Why don't we hang out like this more often? The party was amazing. It sure was. Everything was going great. Until I had to come back to our apartment. Nevertheless, I had fun while it lasted. Man, I was dying to introduce you to Adrian. It's such a shame you had to leave the party early. Adrian is your boyfriend, right? I admit, I was looking forward to meeting him too. You talk about him all the time. So, I was curious to meet him, anyhow. If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave early anyway? It's not like I wanted to leave that early, but this creep kept bothering me. I had no choice. Wait, creep? What creep? A guy was taking pictures of me. He didn't stop even when I told him to. Instead, he tried to flirt his way into convincing me to let him take my pictures. I kept telling him that I wasn't interested in him, but he just wouldn't stop. In the end, I broke his camera. He started yelling and pointing at me. He was so loud, it caught everyone's attention. Everyone was annoyed with that guy. I'm surprised you don't know about this. That creep made quite a scene. I guess I was in the bathroom at that time. Because when I got out, you were gone. I did hear someone yelling from outside the bathroom. I thought it was some crazy football fan watching the match. Good one.
Hey, is this Stacy's number?
I'm sorry, but who's this?
That's unimportant. I'm not here to add fire to the unnecessary drama you caused, but I would at least prefer if you return me my money.
Excuse me? What money?
I won't ask for much. Just give me $2,000 and we'll let bygones be bygones. I won't even press any other charges against you. No need to involve a lawyer or anything else. See how generous I am?
For the last time, unless you tell me who you are, I won't respond to your messages. Nor will I pay you anything here. I'm going to block your number if you don't start answering me.
Sheesh. Dramatic much? What do you want to know about me?
You can start by introducing yourself.
Okay. We met at the party today. You broke my camera, remember?
Ah, so you're the creepy stalker who kept invading my privacy. How did you get my number?
That's not important now, is it?
Whatever. I'm going to block you now. Bye!
Wait! You have to pay me first, idiot!
I'm not paying you a single penny. Do you hear me?
But you broke my camera. It's your responsibility to make up for my loss. Damaging other people's property is a crime.
Oh yeah? Well, invading someone's personal space is a crime too, you know. You obnoxious creep.
Well, can you blame me? For someone as beautiful as you? I can't believe I was the only one taking your pictures. You're the definition of pure beauty, you know. In fact, you're so beautiful that I might even let you off the hook. Be honored. Forgiving someone isn't exactly a do easily, so be grateful I'm feeling this generous. You don't even have to pay me back anything. I won't even press charges against you. How does that sound?
What's the catch?
You obviously. Spend the night with me, and I'll forgive you. How does that sound?
You're out of your freaking mind! There's no way I am paying you anything, and there's no way I'll be spending even a second with you, let alone a night.
Careful, Tiger. You don't want to see my dark side.
Don't you dare call me that! Hey, you there? I have a favor to ask you. Huh? What is it? I need some money. You think you could give me like 2K? That much? What for? How do I say this? My boyfriend told me some witch broke his camera and isn't paying for it. Huh. I don't understand how such people even exist. It's so terrible. This witch you mentioned, did your boyfriend offer to sleep with her too? Ew, what? No, he would never. Why'd you even say that? Because that witch is me. Huh? I don't understand. I'm the one who broke his camera. Wait, I think there's some misunderstanding here. He probably doesn't know that it was an accident. There's no way you purposely broke it, right? If by purposely you mean I snatched it from him and threw it at a wall in hopes it'll break, then yes, I purposely broke it. Huh? Why did you do that?
I told you about it. He was being a creep and made me feel uneasy. I can't believe, out of all the people in the world, that's your boyfriend. You can do so much better than that.
Excuse me? It's one thing that you disrespected him, and that you broke his camera and all, but don't you dare disrespect me. I can choose whoever I want to be with.
And you chose to be with a creep. That's a shame. I expected more from you.
Shut up! How dare you say that about him? You don't even know him.
And I'd rather not. Come on, Alex. Don't tell me you don't think something's off about him just by looking at him. That guy has trouble written all over him.
Are you calling him ugly? Wow. So you really do judge people based on how they look, huh?
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, that's definitely what you said. You should be ashamed of yourself. Not everyone is as privileged as you know. Just because he doesn't dress as nicely as your boyfriend doesn't mean he's trouble.
Huh? What are you talking about? What does my boyfriend have anything to do with this?
I finally found a boyfriend who loves me. Why can't you be happy for me?
There are tons of other boys out there who'd love you. Why don't you give them a chance instead?
Because they aren't interested in me. I tried to get them to like me, but they refuse to love me back. They say I'm not what they want, that I don't carry myself well enough, or that I'm not at the same status as them. Hell, a few of them even said I look gross.
They were blind fools to even think like that to begin with. You're not gross, Alex. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Easy for you to say, princess. Everyone absolutely adores you. You're the picture-perfect girl everyone dreams of. I've met boys who wanted to be my friend just so they could get close to you. Outside of that, it's like I don't even exist. And now, after years of looking around, I finally found someone who loves me for me. And not because they want to date you.
Look, I'm sorry that you feel this way, but you can't just decide to lower your standards like that. You can do so much better. I'm sure of it.
What's not to like about him? Why are you so against him anyways? He's tall, smart, funny. He brings me flowers all the time. Takes me to fancy restaurants and showers me with compliments. Plus, he's like filthy rich.
Oh, really? Well, if he's filthy rich, why is he asking money from me? Can't he just buy a new one?
He can't use his credit card right now since it's gone for an upgrade. He asked the company to send it back to him ASAP. But until then, he's going to have to carry cash around.
So, he doesn't like to carry cash? Then how do you two go to these fancy restaurants? Aren't they like hella expensive?
Well, yes, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. I've been taking care of it all.
So he isn't the one paying after all? Then how can you say that he's taking you to fancy restaurants? It looks like you've been the one taking him out.
Would you relax? It's only temporary. He said he'll pay me back as soon as his credit card starts working again.
There's no way he's going to pay you back. I think we both know that.
Have some faith in him, will ya? He's not like other guys. I just know it. He loves me, and he'll do anything for me.
Clearly, you've lost your marbles. He's only using you. Why can't you see that?
Liar! I get you're jealous of how awesome a boyfriend I got, but you don't have to make it so obvious.
Jealous of what? A cheating boyfriend? Ha! No thanks. I'm just looking out for you.
Cheating? Are you saying he's lying to me?
Well, yeah. He offered me to sleep with him in exchange of not giving him the $2,000.
And you agreed?
What? Are you crazy? Of course not. I would never agree to sleep with someone like him. Ever.
I seriously can't believe how jealous you are. You're trying to cause problems between us, aren't you?
Would you stop accusing me of that? I'm not interested in your boyfriend at all. I'm just saying that he's a sketchy person and you should keep your distance.
As if I'll ever do that. The second I let my guard down, you'll take him from me.
Are you even listening to me?
Tell you what, you can just pay up the money you owe him, and I'll pretend this conversation never happened.
Yeah, no, I'm not paying him a single penny.
even if it kills me. Ah! Why is it gonna be so difficult? It's not like I'm asking you for your kidney, damn it! I said no! My decision is final, so stop repeating yourself like a broken record player. I'm not going to change my mind. Hey, where are you? I tried calling but you weren't picking up. Hello? What is it? I'm busy. You want to tell me why there's an eviction notice for me in the mail? Yeah, eviction notice since you didn't pay this month's rent. What do you mean I didn't pay this month's rent? I handed you the envelope. You were supposed to give it to our landlord. Was I? Oops, must have slipped my mind. Slipped your mind? We had a deal. I'm supposed to hand over the payment of bills, and you're supposed to pay our landlord. But I did do that. I paid him my share. Your share? What did you do with mine then? Wait. Don't tell me. You bought your boyfriend a camera with that money, didn't you? Of course I did. What else was I supposed to do? You are going to give me the money yourself. You should have seen the look on his face, though. He was so happy. If you just wanted to see him happy, then do it on your own account. Why did you have to use my money? Well, you are the one who broke his camera in the first place, so it makes sense that you should be the one to pay for it. Well, what am I going to do now? I don't have any cash on me, and my payday isn't for another week. I don't know. Go live with your sister for all I care. It's not my problem. Though, now that I think about it, I'm sure there are other hostels in the city too. Sure, they aren't as nice as this one, but they're definitely there. I can't believe you. We were best friends for years. How could you do this to me? And behind my back? Ugh. Well, it's what you deserve. You've always been trying to overshadow me with your beauty, haven't you? That again. I told you, I'm not responsible for your insecurities. I can't believe that's what you think of me. Hey, bestie. Bestie, I've only moved in here with you a few months ago. How can you assume we're so close already? Oh, my bad. Never mind. Look, can I ask you a question? Sure. I was going through your files. It says you were evicted from your last apartment because you didn't pay rent in time. Is that true? Yes, but in my defense, I had given the money to pay rent to my ex-roommate. She was supposed to give it to our landlord. Yet, she decided to use it to buy her stupid boyfriend Adrian a new camera instead. What? Why did she do that? That's a long story. She was mad at me for breaking his camera, I guess. Since I refused to pay for it, she decided to use my rent money instead. Wait, this boyfriend, Adrian, is he a photographer by any chance? I think so. Why? And does it seem like he's been using her for her money to you by any chance? I don't see how that's relevant, but yes, I find him creepy to be honest. He was taking pictures of me and even asked me to sleep with him, all while posing as her boyfriend. This seems oddly familiar. I know you said we're not that close and all, but listen, tell your friend to drop him. He's nothing but trouble. Yeah, I know that. But how do you know him? Don't tell anyone. Well, we dated for a while. It was a long time ago. I was young and stupid. Is this Adrian?
The one and only, Tiger. What's up? Need something? Or someone?
Actually, yes. After thinking about what you said, I realized maybe I should give us a try. I want this to happen.
Oh, you do?
Well, yeah. My boyfriend dumped me not so long ago because apparently coming to visit me in my new apartment is too much hassle. And since Alex is the reason I got kicked out of my old apartment in the first place, I just can't stop hating her. I want to get back at her for what she did to me. But more than that, I just want to be loved. I want someone to give me love and affection and help me get through this. Will you help me?
Well, when you see it like that, I guess I can come by your place on Sunday. How does that sound?
That's perfect. But how would I know you're being honest with me? I mean, what if you're not at all in it?
What? You think I'd cheat on you? I wouldn't think of it. Unlike your last boyfriend, I have brains. I still can't believe he'd ever dump you. Ha! He must have really gotten a couple of his screws loose.
You're funny. I can see why Alex likes you so much.
I'm not surprised. I guess you could say I have that effect on women.
I can tell. It must be exhausting to be wanted all the time, right?
I guess you could say that, but there's only one girl I want.
Really? Who?
You, my little tiger. Who else? I'd hate it if someone even dares to touch you. I'd gladly make you mine in a heartbeat. Say, that gives me an idea. What do you say if I write my name on you? That way, anyone who touches you would know who you belong to.
Where?
On your bare chest, my babe.
Stop it. Ain't you a naughty one? But on one condition. You have to write my name on your chest first and send me a picture for proof. That way, I'd know for sure you're serious about us. Plus, it'd be so romantic.
Is that so?
Do that, and I'll do the same. Hey, check this out. Are you out of your freaking mind? What the hell is this? Do you see what I mean? You had! You did this! You stole him from me! I knew you would! What? Of course not. Look! My new roommate told me that she dated Adrian before, and revealed he was cheating on her too. So I planned this to expose him. I've been trying to tell you, your so-called boyfriend is a liar and a cheat. He doesn't care about anyone else but himself. I mean, think about it. What kind of boyfriend is willing to sleep with his girlfriend's ex-roommate? It's unheard of. I don't believe this. Adrian is a cheater? Now do you believe me? I'm sorry. I didn't know. And I feel awful for how I treated you. To think, I stole your rent money for him. I betrayed my best friend for that jerk. I don't deserve to be forgiven at all. What you did is in the past. Right now, you have to dump him. I can't. He still owes me $6,000. If I leave, he'll never pay me back. How would I pay rent this much? That snitch. Fine. We'll report him. When he's arrested, you can file a case against him for fraud and charge him to return your money. We? You, me, and my new roommate, Casey. You have a new roommate? Yeah, and a new bestie.
The hell, woman?
Huh? I thought I blocked your contact. How did I forget?
What the hell did you do? Why is everyone after me all of a sudden?
I guess you have an effect on the cops?
Why did you have to involve them into this?
I had to. Getting the press, the media, and the cops involved is going to help me put you in your rightful place. Men who lie to women and go behind their backs must be shown to the world, so no other girl makes the same mistake.
I'm sorry. I really am. I already have to pay this insanely overpriced fee to Alex. Having my picture in the cover page of every newspaper, TV show, news report, and headline is a step too far. How the hell am I supposed to live like this?
You deserve each and everything that's happening to you. This is what you get for hurting my friends. And if you have any self-respect at all, then never contact us again. The chat messages, images, and transaction receipts, etc. We were able to prove him guilty. He had to pay Alex back all her money. It was a pretty hefty amount. I don't even want to know how he managed to put all that money together. Maybe he sold his camera or his car or something? Either way, how he did it doesn't concern me, so I don't really care. Though, I heard he ran away after paying his dues. The police force is doing whatever they can to find him. It shouldn't be too hard to do so, especially with the media already exposing him for all his past frauds. Alex gave me my rent money back. She also apologized and asked me to move back in with her. Though I've forgiven her, I'm having a lot of fun in my new hostel with Casey, so I refuse to come back. I imagine Alex must be upset about all of this. Speaking of, I think I finally found out what ticked her so much. She was heavily influenced by all the social media models and everything. I guess all those picture-perfect standards got to her. and she began comparing herself to everyone. These days, however, she told me she's been giving herself a break from social media and that she's feeling much better about herself. Good for her!